What are dock leveler springs? Main extension springs are the centerpiece of mechanical dock levelers, but you also need snubber springs and lip extension springs for air-powered and hydraulic dock levelers. A loading dock leveler spring is a tension device that keeps the loading dock leveler in the stored position when not in use. When the loading dock leveler is activated, the spring releases and allows the leveler to slowly descend. This feature prevents accidental lowering of the loading dock leveler, which could cause injury or damage to equipment. The tension on a loading dock leveler spring can be adjusted to accommodate different weights and heights. For example, a higher tension setting may be needed for a heavier load or a taller trailer. Conversely, a lower tension setting may be needed for a lighter load or a shorter trailer. Types of loading dock springs. There are 5 main types of loading dock springs. Extension spring. This spring is designed to operate with a tension load, so the spring stretches as the load is applied to it. Compression spring. Designed to operate with a compression load, so the spring gets shorter as the load is applied to it. Torsion spring. Unlike the above types in which the load is an axial force, the load applied to a torsion spring is a torque or twisting force, and the end of the spring rotates through an angle as the load is applied. Gas spring. A gas spring is a type of spring that, unlike a typical mechanical spring that relies on elastic deformation, uses compressed gas contained within an enclosed cylinder sealed by a sliding piston to pneumatically store potential energy and withstand external force applied parallel to the direction of the piston shaft. Flat spring. Flat spiral springs are also known as spiral torsion, clock springs, or brush springs. They are categorized by the requirement that the coil contact is minimized during operation. How often should I inspect my dock leveler springs? You should check your dock leveler springs at least once a month. If you notice any signs of wear or damage, be sure to replace the springs as soon as possible. What are the signs of wear or damage? The signs of wear or damage include rusting, fraying, or breaks in the spring. If you notice any of these signs, be sure to replace the springs as soon as possible. How do I adjust the tension on my dock leveler spring? To adjust the tension on your dock leveler spring, use a wrench to loosen or tighten the spring adjustment nut. For a higher tension setting, turn the nut clockwise. For a lower tension setting, turn the nut counterclockwise. What are the consequences of an incorrectly tensioned dock leveler spring? If the tension on your dock leveler spring is too high, the loading dock leveler may not descend properly. If the tension is too low, the loading dock leveler may descend too quickly, which could cause injury or damage to equipment. How do I find which spring I need for my dock leveler? When looking for a replacement spring for your dock leveler, be sure to match the type of spring with your dock leveler model. You should also consult your owner's manual for specific tension and load recommendations. You can use the spring finder on this page to sort by brand of the spring, part number of the spring, length of the spring, diameter of the spring, wire size of the spring, number of coils, type of spring. If you have any further questions about loading dock leveler springs, contact us and we'll be happy to assist you in finding the right product.